Hi.
Good evening, you wonderful people. How are we all doing? Welcome to the Gaming Synergy Pro League admin team. Got all three of us.
Been a while.
So furthest over on that side, we've got Recon. Hi, Recon.
That's me. Hello.
In the middle, you have the handsome devil that is Venny
Hello.
with his schoolboy charms,
Blending into the TV.
myself, Demolition Sean. Crikey, I leading up to this, I've been going, bloody hell, I'm knackered. I don't know whether I can do this stream, but actually getting back into it, the buzz. Yeah,
It's
really
nice to
ready
get
for
back
season
at
2.
it. Yeah, but it's been a while. And before we did this, just so everyone knows, if anyone who's got a quest, we've just done what's it called? Is it workrooms?
Workrooms.
Yeah. So we had a little chat before this to sort everything out in workrooms on the quest, where it's like a virtual conference room, and you've got a whiteboard which we drew a dick on.
It is sexy
obviously.
as fuck.
Yeah, great fun. Yeah. So it'd be nice if we could get the stream into that somehow. We're looking at.
We're going to look at that. So yeah, we'll be in our conference area rather than doing it in here, because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. But for tonight, we've got the league starting fully from Monday. We need to draw the fixes up and set up Discord fully. It's kind of there in the background, but we need to open up the gates, as it were, so people can start scheduling games. Starting from Monday. There's a couple of things we need to go over, though. Obviously, we've got to do the group draw tonight.
Yeah, live draw.
The live draw, so it's going to be happening in front of you, so there's no queries and dramas of who goes where. We've got 21 teams on the EU side, so we're going to be looking at Sean's playing with the colouring again. What is going on here?
You're just a bit faint, just giving you a bit of a contrast, my friend.
You are like the Obi-Wan ghost in Star Wars often.
I am now. Yeah, that looks weird. Yeah, you should have just left it as it was. But anyway, so we've got 21 teams, so we're going to do 2 groups, 10 and 11, which makes it a 9-week and a 10-week season. For the EU side, which is what we said. It would be a maximum of 10 weeks. We didn't want to go over that, so that works out quite nicely.
Which is similar to Incursion?
Incursion, I think that might have been 9 when it finished. I'm not... It's 8 or 9, I think. So that works out all right. NA side, we are having a bit of trouble, and we are going to have to put a deadline of tomorrow night for that. If it's not sorted fully... Whoa, I got flashbanged there.
Sorry, you did.
Yeah. If we need all the gaming synergy side sorted for tomorrow, because if it's not done after so much prompting, this season's just going to be a nightmare trying to manage. So it has to be done tomorrow night, or that's going to be the end of that. But EU side shaping up quite nicely. We're going to do the incursion maps.
Let's start with incursion. So incursion, there are 9 teams, so it'll be an 8-week league for the incursion side. We need 7 maps.
7 maps, yeah, from 19 in total, isn't it?
Trusty hat.
Containment's bound to come up.
Containment always bloody comes up.
The rules haven't changed for incursion or the standard league, except for the big change.
Get your camera ready.
Streaming is mandatory, and your stream has to be public. You don't have to go advertise it to everyone in the world, but it has to be set to publicly available. And the voice has to be shared in game chat. So you can keep your party chat private. You can stay in party chat for the whole game if you want. But any communications between teams in game chat needs to be on the stream. Because we had a lot of complaints, not just from teams involved, but people who've been watching who would say, "Oh, this person said that," and
you have to watch 10 different streams to get the full conversation.
Yeah. And even if there's footage we receive of a dispute and someone is calling the other person something horrible, that is none of our business, okay? But if that is publicly shared, if that voice is shared in a public stream or is said to the other team, it's not acceptable. So this is where we have to step in.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, some people were kind of on the fence about streaming, but ultimately I think it'll make for some good watching. Some good games for people to watch.
I'm looking forward to it. My channel has been dead for ages.
Gonzo says he can't find incursion rules. Yes, they have disappeared because I removed the registration channel, because it was done. I am as part of the setup. for it all, which is tonight or tomorrow, depending on how lazy or tired I get. There will be the rules channel with everything in. I've still got to set up all of that.
We'll do it tonight.
Yeah.
He doesn't,
Yeah,
he doesn't need
I'll
to
do it
sleep.
tonight.
We'll do it tonight.
I'll do it tonight.
Right, get your pen and paper ready, Manny, because I'm going to pick out probably containment.
It's 2021. I'm not using pen and paper.
So 19 teams.
19 maps.
That's what I mean. 19 maps.
You're doing maps, aren't you?
Yeah, maps. Same difference.
Teams.
Right. Yeah. Black site.
Black site. Gotta love it.
Yep. Yeah, fuck's sake. Containment.
Oh, you're
Fucking hell. Honestly.
every
It's just a curse. Bloody open it. Oh, we haven't seen that much last season. So hopefully for this one, hotel.
cool.
So black site, hotel, containment. I'll say the best bit at the minute is we're picking all these maps and nobody knows who they're playing yet. That's what I like most.
Yes.
That's what I like most.
Yeah.
Hangar.
Hangar.
I want something good. Give it something different. Ooh, newsroom.
I don't think that came up much as well last season.
No, not really.
I think a couple of times. I think that's about it.
Newsroom. Two more.
Not containment level.
No, two more left. Dylan, how we doing? Blade Albania, Gonzo, Recon. What the bloody are you doing in the chat? Sorry, right. So I keep dropping it. Ooh, Prepper.
Oh,
We got some good ones
one
coming out. We got some DLC maps coming out all constant.
We need a new one. We need more maps to add to this, but that remains to be seen.
And the
The
final
last
one.
one.
Warehouse.
Warehouse.
Nice. Right.
So,
Okay. So I'm going to read them back and then Recon that way.
Yep.
50-50 chance to get it wrong every time. That way is going to read his list back just to make sure we're right. So black site, containment, hotel, hangar, newsroom, prepper, warehouse.
Perfect. That's what I've got, mate.
Spot on.
oh, you nearly put them in alphabetical order as well.
That's just the way they came out.
Yeah, you nearly did.
Yeah, it's just literally between hangar and hotel, and they're in alphabetical order.
What I will do as well, actually, since we've got all of the teams in on Incursion, I will start the league now, which will generate the fixtures, and I will tell you who's playing who.
Oh, that'd be
for
good.
This league.
Good idea.
We do so when you log in, you'll be able to see who you're playing against, and then you'll see them on Discord shortly once we've got everything in place. It is called Season 10 Incursion Registration at the minute because it was meant to be temporary. We'll change the name, but I'll do that now. So league started. So you can still add people to this up until midnight tomorrow, but if you do, it'll give you a 7-day wait period, which you'll have to tell us about, and we'll clear it off.
Yeah.
But it will say 7 days initially. So fixtures we have round 1, Cold Killers versus British Mercs. Break week for KIA, so that's a good start. The three of us don't get to play week 1.
Thank God.
French Connection versus the other French team.
Mergus Fritz.
That's the one. Pussy Patrol and the VIPs versus Bierman.
I'm never sure on that one.
The Chugers Assassinas versus New School. But we know that actually start. But they wanted to carry on again, even though everybody knows who they are. They wanted to do it again as the Chugers.
Cool.
So yeah, so they'll be going public in Discord shortly. Yes, Daff. So unfortunately, you as well do not get to play week 1 in Incursion. We have a break week.
Right.
So that's that sorted.
So I now have to just update the hat. So just proof, it's an empty hat. It's just a hat. Gonna put the teams in. So read them through as I put them in. So we've got KIA, Stat, New School, Bioman, Death Squad, Accent PL, 12 Gauge, Destination Fuck, French Connection, Cosa Nostra, The Night Shift, British Mercs, Ebon's Roofies, Hairstylists, Area 52, Babeus, Useless Tossers, Mergus Fritz, Adrenaline Squad, CMG UK, and Fire Rats. So there are 21 teams. So as we're going to pick these through, it is going to be first one will be Group 1, second one will be Group 2. So
Thank you. I was going to ask that.
Will be 11 teams in Group 1, 10 teams in Group 2. So
we might have to go a little bit slow on this one because as the name comes out, I'm going to put it in. Wow. I'm going to transfer them into the appropriate group on Game and Synergy. And because they'll be coming out in any order, obviously, I have to find them. So I am ready.
I'm just going to make a note.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. You know, the quicker way. Pen and paper, yeah?
No.
Okay, right. First team out is French Connection.
French Connection going in Group 1.
French Connection, Group 1.
So, transfer team, Group 1.
Group 2.
You waiting for Vinny? Or you
I'm Adam.
Evans Roofies.
Evans Roofies, Group 2.
This is exciting.
They're done.
Thanks. Cosa Nostra, Group 1.
Cosa Nostra, Group 1. They're done.
12 Gauge, Group 2.
12 Gauge, Group 2. Yep.
The Night Shift, Group 1.
The Night Shift, Group 1. Done.
British Mercs, Group 2.
British Mercs, Group 2. Yep.
Where we're going to go. Come on, Season 10. Useless Tossers, Group 1.
Useless Tossers, Group 1.
Also, I think that's my best team name this season. Death Squad PT, Group 2.
Death Squad PT, Group 2. Yep.
New School, Group 1.
New School, Group 1. Yep.
Hairstylists, Group 2.
Hairstylists, Group 2. They are a new team, I believe, aren't they? Hairstylists, like completely new.
I have not looked. Have you just moved them into Group 2?
They're in Group 2 now. Yeah.
Have a quick look. Civic T1, Frapro. Yeah, there's loads that I do not recognise. I recognise one.
Ibby.
Right at the bottom. Yeah. Ibby 2395. It's the only one I recognise. So I'm back onto Group 1. We have Babaus. Babaus.
Group 1. There we go.
Group 2. Come on. Bioman.
Group 2. Done.
Accent PL. Group 1.
Accent PL, Group 1.
KIA, Group 2.
KIA, Group 2.
That's all of us then.
Yeah.
If I play this season.
Well, you're there.
Area 52, Group 1.
Area 52.
Oh, sorry. Rechange from Area 51 for anybody watching.
Glad you told everyone. I'm not sure if they spotted that.
To be fair, I didn't start off with. That's the worst bit. Group 2, Destination Fucked.
Destination Fucked. Group 2. Yep.
Group 1, CMG UK.
CMG UK.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 more to pull out for Group 2. So, Group 2 is Stat.
2 Stats. Yep.
Group 1 is Adrenaline Squad.
Adrenaline Squad. Group 1.
The last one for Group 2. Venny, left or right?
I'm going to go for your left hand.
So Group 2 is Fire Rats,
Fire Rats.
which then leaves Mergus Fritz for the final team in Group 1.
Right. Okay. So we'll go back over them. Sean,
Yo.
are you able to quickly load up Group 1 and 2, do a snip thing, and bang it on the screen behind me? Is that possible, or is that going to be too
Everything's
spot
possible.
on? There we go. Because I know last time we
That's
did it
not
where we
probable.
literally dropped them in, and it was pretty cool, but yeah, we didn't have that in place this time around.
It will all they'll all have the click to manage bit next to them, which is probably not ideal.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, actually, I tell you what you could do. Just
Press start.
put the roster on. That's better, actually. So do a share screen or share a window with the roster page for each group. That'd be better.
Anything
Wouldn't it?
else?
Yeah, Karen. I'll tell you further requests if it comes up.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then we can have a quick look at who's in each one. Right. Nearly there, guys. Nearly there.
Okay. Take a screenshot of that.
There we go. So we're on Group 1.
They can't
do
see that yet.
first.
Can they?
Oh no, I'm just saying we're going to do Group 1 first. So we're going to go through the roster page basically, and go through. We'll have each team, and we're not going to go through every single player because that would be ridiculous. But it'll give you an idea of what we're looking at. Right, are we good?
We're nearly there. We're very nearly there.
Nearly there. Looking good.
Right. That'll work to some extent.
Yeah, just switch that over. We'll go through that. I can just move my head as required. Okay, so I don't know how actually that could be crossed. Okay, which way do I need to move my head? That way. So,
that way.
So, I haven't got a pen. No, I'm living in the modern world using my laptop. So no click.
Adrenaline Squad. Group 1, obviously, as we're going through. Adrenaline Squad. Accent PL. Area 52. Only with 4 players on the roster. Barbaeus. CMG UK. Cosa Nostra. French Connection. Mergus Fritz. New School. The Night Shift. And Useless Tossers.
There we go.
That is everyone for Group 1.
So I'm not going to go. We're not going to go through the fixtures for these yet. We'll do that shortly once we've set up Discord fully. But that's the group anyway. So we'll do the same for Group 2. Just to recap on who went in there.
As if by magic. Group 2. So we have 12 gauge. Nice to see 12 gauge back again.
Before you jump on, Sean, so Karen, we're just scrolling through as a kind of it's not meant to be who's in the team as such, it's just who's in the group. The link for the roster itself is going to go on Discord so everyone can see who's where. But this is just a recap of the draw, basically.
And it's a live stream. At the end of it, there'll be something if you want to look, you can go back, you can pause it, play it a little bit, pause it. Hi, Karen.
Bit of bedtime viewing.
So yeah, not going through individual players as such on this particular stream. So 12 gauge, Bioman for the team, British Mercs back in, Death Squad PT, Destination Fucked, Evans Roofies, Fire Rats, Hairstylists, KIA, and Stat to finish off on there. If you get a chance, if we have anybody watching from Destination Fucked for the 3rd season running, please put a picture on. It would be really nice, just to finish your team profile up. You can't. There was it CMG? We had that did just a little drawing on paper and took a picture of it and uploaded it.
No,
that was an NA team.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was CMG NA, but
it was THMP. They were called.
It was like the pajama jammers or so, wasn't it?
And we could do with a
Yeah,
picture of
tactical
12
hella
gauge as well.
magical pajamas.
So if we have got anyone from 12 gauge, we
Yeah,
could
so
do
with
a
the
lovely picture there.
mandatory streaming, it would help because obviously the guys at HC, or maybe ourselves, will be covering some games as well. If people, the streaming is mandatory. If people object to that stream being covered, of course we can't just grab that stream and cover it. But we will have the logos if we cover the other side. That. So it's good if people have got logos, because then we can use them and make it look a bit better and get people interested in it. So to touch back on that, yeah, streaming is mandatory, has to be public, and has to have the voice of the game chat shared. That is important. So all the captains need to make sure it is in the rules, but all the captains need to make sure that everyone's aware of that, because the responsibility will fall with the captain. If a game's not streamed, it is essentially a forfeit. There's no reason not to stream. I know there's concerns sometimes with stream sniping. You can pretty much tell when that's going on. And if game chat shares, then you can, if someone's in game chat and you can hear it, you know that no one's in party chat, feed them instructions. So, yeah,
just daft. If that was something you did normally, I would be offended. But as that is the norm, I can let that slide. So thanks.
Shots fired. So what we're going to do is there'll be the usual matchmaking channels for the captains. There'll be the fixes channels that everyone can see, so they know what games are going on and the results of them, which will auto post in. And there will be the upcoming live matches channel that we've had for a little while now. That is where, when you've confirmed your fixture and then you know who's streaming, because you might not know straight away, as long as it's before the game, both teams post their stream links in there.
Yeah.
And then if people want to watch, they can. But more importantly, if there's a dispute, we know where to look.
So yeah, basically in the next 24 hours, Discord is going to go mental with information. Facebook will go mental with information. Matches can start being organised and played from Monday.
Yeah.
Season 10's a go. I can't believe
Coming
it.
quick, isn't it?
It really has. I hope everyone's had a good summer. We haven't touched on that. We've had a really long summer break. I've had a good summer. Hope everyone else has. If you've had a chance to get away, brilliant. It is nice to be back. The community as a whole, it's nice to be back with everyone. So thank you very much for putting up with us for 9 seasons so far, and thank you for joining us again on our 10th. We hope to make it the best one so far. That's our aim.
Absolutely.
We always try and improve. We have Mrs. Brady. We did it at the very start. We'll get them into Discord for you shortly.
I guarantee you'll know one of them.
Yeah. Bloody thing. Bloody containment always comes out.
Every time.
But we can quickly reel them off, Ben, if you've got them to hand.
Yeah, 2 seconds. I'll just go in the right channel. So we've got Black Site, Containment, Hotel, Hangar, Newsroom, Prepper, and Warehouse.
Excellent.
A couple of not so common ones dropped in. But yeah, of course, Containment there. I don't understand why it's there all the time. It just always is.
Comes up.
Does my head in.
So we've got the 2 groups. We've got one going for so group 1 will go for 10 weeks. Group 2 will go for 9 weeks, and then we will have the playoffs afterwards. The playoffs, we are having it, so it's going to happen immediately after. So group 2 will get a 1-week break. Group 1 will not.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be straight away, and it's going to be every 4 days. You need to play that round fixture.
And there will be obviously we're going to effectively have 2 playoffs, because we're going to have a playoff for the top load of people, and then people that didn't make it through to the main playoff. We're going to do something for you guys as well. So
it literally will be.
We're going to do. We're doing a tournament so that KA get a chance to play, basically. But yeah, so we noticed that downside that we had in the last playoffs, where it was great for the people that got through, but for the ones that didn't, it was a long break. So we are going to address that and get that sorted for this season and give everyone a chance.
We didn't want it to be that long. We left it for them to get 2 games a week done, and it just didn't happen, did it?
Yeah.
No, we wanted it a lot quicker. So I'm not sure when we're going to do our next stream. Will we do one this Wednesday? Coming, I know it's very quick.
We'll need week 2 maps.
Yeah, it's true. We'll need week 2 maps. So let's see if we can get inside our VR virtual room for this Wednesday stream. So we're going to try getting a live stream
Yeah.
of
The one who
workrooms.
didn't seem that keen on it is all over it now.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, being able to point at the whiteboard with your laser pen. It's going to be brilliant.
It's good
And it's a lot easier. Obviously, you can get bigger workrooms as well, can't we? So when we do
change
add
it.
more people into the live streams, it's a lot easier to do. So yeah, we'll do a stream from our Quest headsets very soon.
Hopefully, yeah. We think it will work, but we are not 100% exactly how, but we think it might work. So we'll give it a go. I'm not sure what's happening here now, Sean.
Yeah, sorry.
Looking
Correct.
out
You're okay.
again.
You're okay.
It's, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't think we've really got anything else to cover. That's still right.
That's it.
I don't think we've really got anything else to cover now. Just reiterate, I'm going to put the rules in the rules channel. Just reiterate, the captains need to read the rules because we can't have questions after the fact and saying, "Oh, I didn't know, I didn't read." Also,
Ask us a question. It's not just a case of read the rules. Read them, and if there's anything you're not sure on, there is a questions for admin channel.
But
just ping it.
DM, not DM.
No private messaging, please.
If you need to speak to us privately, that's fine. We can sort that out. But the DMs need to stop for a couple of reasons.
But when you say privately, that is like, do you want to match this week? Not, can I sort this out? Because if it's something that any one of us could answer, then we can go from that.
Yeah.
Jen's got a valid question.
How many will advance from each group? So we said at the beginning it would be like the 50%. Would aim for around 50%. So we've got a group of 10 and a group of 11. So I think it works with.
We'll have to work the brackets
from each group. I think we'll have to work the bracket out because last season we did it. We planned it all out for every eventuality.
Yeah.
And this season we wanted a little bit of leeway because we didn't know how many people were going to sign up. So we need to work that out.
Top of my head, if we did a bracket of 10, it would give a bye week for whoever finished first in each group. But
yeah, which is the ideal scenario. Yeah. So, and that works out about 50% of the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you don't want is too many teams. So if it was like 6 teams go through from group 2, that's too much because there'd only leave 3 that didn't go through. So I say you would leave 4. Only you leave 4 that didn't go through. So that's a bit excessive. That.
Right, everyone. So from our point of view, we will see you back in 5 days. We'll be streaming again Wednesday night. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoy season 10 as a start. Any questions, give us a shout out. Recon, thank you for being on stream with us.
That's all right,
it's
mate.
actually nice being able to look at you rather than
being
being
invisible in the
person.
background.
So I'm looking very forward to seeing your avatar person on Wednesday.
Oh, yay.
Wolf dropping the bits. Cheers, Wolf.
Cheers, Wolf. Cheers, Raven.
Cheers, Wolf.
Let's do it all, and good luck. Speak to you all soon.
Good luck
Cheers,
all in
guys.
the league.
See ya.
Bye.
Take over, all the